Excerpt of a short story that I wrote over the summer, and this is just a teeny part of it. Here, I am called Miriam, but that is not my true name. Once, my name was Miriam. My parents told me that it was a name to be proud of. Miriam, sister of Moses, the holy lawgiver. When I was Miriam, I lived with my family on our farm in Samaria. One morning, there came the sudden sound of hoofbeats, of yelling, of metal crashing against wood. It was raiders from Aram. My mother dragged me into the storeroom. In a corner was an empty cask that had held wine. "Hide in here, Miriam," she whispered, removing the lid and lifting me up. The cask was large, but it was still a tight, difficult fit. "Stay here, Miriam," my mother ordered. "Don't get out no matter what you hear. Someone will get you when it's safe to come out." I felt her touch my hair. Then she replaced the lid of the cask and left me in darkness. I stayed where I was, curled in around myself. The dark and the smell of sour wine curled around me, my heart beating fast and hard. I heard shouts. I heard screams. Then abrupt silence. I waited for my mother, but she didn't come. I fell asleep. "Wine!" The shout woke me up, and I felt the cask rocking. The lid came off and light struck me. Then a hand reached in and grabbed my hair. I was half dragged from the cask, half scrambled out, as well as my cramped arms and legs would let me. I was surrounded by strange, filthy men, all staring at me. One grabbed at me, but another pushed him away, hard. "Check the other casks," he ordered, dragging me from the circle. "I'm taking her to the general." I stumbled behind the soldier. I saw blood splashed on walls. We stopped before a man astride a horse. He held himself tall and proud, looking down on us. "General Naaman, see what we found," the soldier said, pushing me forward. "What's your name?" the general asked. "Miriam bat Naphtali." My voice came out clear and calm. I felt nothing. No fear, no distress. Nothing except a calmness inside myself, like a heavy stone weighing me down. "How old are you?" 10. The general considered me carefully for a minute, then nodded. "Secure her with the horses," the general ordered, and I was lifted onto a saddled donkey. My hands and feet were bound with rope. A short time later, the general and all his soldiers rode away from my home with 2 cows, 10 sacks of grain, 3 casks of oil, 2 casks of wine, and me, the general's Hebrew slave. We traveled for 3 days until we reached our destination, Damascus. The general's home matched his stature, noble and grand. I was presented to the general's wife, Nahira. I was a gift from the general, along with 2 necklaces, 4 bracelets, and 3 yards of fine white linen. Now I'm called Miriam, not Miriam. This is the Aramean way of speaking. And that change of my name is fitting, for mar is the Hebrew word for bitterness, and that is what my life has become, bitter. Once I had a family. Now I have a mistress. Once I was a girl. Now I am a slave.